going straight down mid. Looks like Panthers are going to be spacing themselves out a little bit. Here, all the slashes come in. Thomas is down, Reaction's down, Sheiky gets killed, Max gets killed as well as Pulse, leaving just Luzzer to roll. God, that's scary. He's finally found by Bernard, so it looks like Panthers are going to be choosing which side they're going to be on. I reckon they'll pick CT. I was no, I wasn't. No, I was wrong. Okay, so we have Panthers starting on the terrorist side. Oh, what is going on? Match is now live. Fantastic. So we've got Panthers on the T side. They'll be in orange and Endpoint in their home blue. For the first round, at least. For the first half. Let's go Endpoint. Let's do this. So we've got a diffuse kit on Mighty Max and otherwise lots of armor. Thomas with the decoy. A decoy for Clash as well. And then some grenades on Dude. And body armor all around. Looks like Panthers going straight down mid. They want to get some map control as soon as possible. Sheiky, Luz is falling back to Sheiky for a bit of protection. They're going to be hitting by car. Getting mid on this map is so important because it gives you the scope to go A or B. You can go back where you came from. And not only can you go A or B, you can come from the CT side. So it looks like they're going to be going towards T main on A site. Look, setting up for an A site push. The standard smoke comes in, blocking Sheiky's vision off. Doesn't find anyone. There he is, he's seen. JDC jumps over red. Gets a few shots off him, doesn't kill him. Clash here, very patiently waiting on mid. Loza has a little look, sees him. Bit of a spat, but they run away. Bomb's gone down. You see Endpoint coming here through mid. Clash gets found with a headshot from Thomas. Not a headshot, just a normal shot. Pardon me, he went down so quick I thought he had, but he was probably on low HP anyway. Panthers are going to be hiding in a main with Reaction right behind red there. He hears them, he sees them. Pulse, Sheiky and Thomas all get taken down within quick succession. Max is also killed, leaving just Luzzer on 8 HP. He hasn't got a lot of time here. He takes down JDC, they're going to ruin their economy a little bit. Reaction comes above the jump there and takes him down. First round to Panthers GG. What an interesting round. Straight down mid, straight to A. It worked for them actually. So we're going to have a buy coming in from Panthers. A MAC-10, 2 Galils, an AK-47, 3 Galils, and Endpoint with a Deagle on Luzzer as expected, with the CZs for everyone else. A bit of head armor, but not a lot. Head armor will help against the Galil and MAC-10, but it won't do much against an AK to the face. Sheiky here, just behind the container on A. Luzzer right down mid, where he belongs. Somewhere that looks like a sniper spot, but he's got a deagle. He's going to make it work, let's hope. Sheiky just boosting over, not boosting, he's just jumping there over red box. Doesn't see anyone. Making a bit of noise. Bernard here by Squeaky. Looking into the Squeaky corridor there. I wonder if he can hear Sheiky. It doesn't sound like he can. We can't on the stream here. So I'm going to assume he can't. Bit of backup for Sheiky from Luzzer. He's given up mid. You can see Dude here. Looks like Panthers are going to be going for another A push. Oh, Sheiky jumping up there. They must have expected him to be doing that from the sound he was making. They get a cheeky headshot on him as he's jumping. Well timed. Is Pulse going to start rotating towards A? There's a smoke gone down. Squeaky is open. Thomas just missing Bernard there through the from pickup truck. Luzzer's taken down by Bernard. Thomas is being sprayed out through the smoke. They might know he's there, but they aren't getting any information from it. Looks like he gets down from Clash. Headshot with the MAC-10. I said pickup drop. I meant forklift. Pardon me. Now watching highway from Squeaky. Mighty Max is not moving. Just in case it's a fake. He hears footsteps. He sees JDC, but JDC sees him as well. Few shots go in, and Mighty Max takes him down, but he is down to 42 HP, so he's going to have to try and help a retake with that. Pulse takes down Bernard. Clash is taken down as well. We've only got Dude and Reaction versus Max and Pulse. Max and Pulse, the Endpoint side, they have got a lot less HP than the Panthers team, and they are now trying to attack. It looks like Pulse gets found out by Dude. Max coming up on highway. Hey, he's got a Galil and a smoke grenade. Let's see how he utilises that smoke. That could become very helpful. He's going up on catwalk. Ooh, the timing there. He could have been caught out. Looks like he's watching quads. He sees someone. He sees a head. Now, I think he's going to try and save the Galil. Doesn't quite work for him. Dude finds him. Second round to Panthers. If Max could have saved that Galil, that might have helped them a little bit in this round, because I feel like they're going to save for a third time, looking at their economy. Yeah, I think they are. And then Panthers, we've got another mixed match buy, 3 MAC-10s, an AK and a Galil. But seeing as Endpoint have no weapons other than USPSs, no armour, that's going to be fantastic and all they need for this round. And it's good to see that they're managing their economy in such a way that they can counter the eco. They're doing what's known as an anti-eco, if you were new to Counter-Strike. Looks like Endpoint haven't put anyone on B, leaving Panthers just to steamroll on there. They're going to get the bomb down quickly, and now they have full defensive position over it. A lot of people there towards the CT side. Sheiky in mid-main. He's going to look into reaction spot there. Clash spraying down the 2 Endpoint members. All of the Endpoint members get taken down in quick succession, including Sheiky, leaving the 3rd round to Panthers GG. Interesting decision there from Endpoint to leave B clear, seeing as there was 2 A pushes in the first 2 rounds. Maybe they thought there wasn't going to be any push onto B side, but there was. And sometimes stacking works out in your favour, but it is obviously a 50-50 risk. There we go, we have our first full buy from Endpoint on the 4th round. We have an AWP on Luzzer, as expected, M4A4s for everyone else. And this is actually, they're on top now, because Panthers don't have a full buy. They've got MAC-10s, they've got AKs, but they are saving money in case they lose this round. And I think Sheiky's going to go very aggressively into T-main on A here. Yep, and he doesn't see anyone. Little does he know, there is someone at Squeaky, there's 3 players. Thomas is looking there, he takes his eyes off it. That could be detrimental. Flash goes into main, I think. Yep, there it is. Squeaky has been opened. Thomas has found out. Loss has taken out. Sheiky gets dude, and Reaction takes down Sheiky in return. Is the bomb going to go down? I think it is, leaving just Marty Max and Pulse. Ah, that was unfortunate. Endpoint were just caught out looking the wrong way at the wrong time. So Endpoint are going to be rotating towards T. Are they going to save their weapons? Yep, they are. Looks like it. Max has taken up very hard to find position. He's going to be looking towards B, it looks like. Pulse sees someone there and he takes down Clash. Anyone they can kill now will be good for them because they can get some money off it. Maybe buy some weapons for the other teammates. But now Panthers know where they are. They're going to be running towards their positions. They're also upgrading their MAC-10s and Galils to M4s. Is Max going to get spotted out? Pulse gets spotted out, and then Max returns with JDC. Unfortunately for them, though, Bernard takes down Mighty Max as well. Panthers with a strong 4 rounds here on the 5th round, and Endpoint have been yet to win any. They have been getting a decent amount of frags, but unfortunately, Panthers have been on top of them, and they're expecting exactly what they do. No deagle on Luzzer this time. 5 CZs, 2 bits of body armor. They're obviously saving for the next round, hopefully to buy up. Panthers' strong presence in mid. Yeah, looks like they're going to be almost fully in mid. There's 1 player down by B. Bernard spots Luzzer off on the off angle there. That is the risk you're going to take if you stand in such an open position. Not a lot you can do from that range with the CZ anyway. Sheiky rotating towards B. He's going to throw a flash through heaven. A lot of shots going in through the boost, through the garage door there. Mighty Max finds Clash, and then Dude kills Mighty Max to trade. The bomb's going to go down right at the back of B site. There it is. Watching towards heaven is Reaction, where Sheiky has just run up to, as well as Pulse. A smoke goes in, and a second smoke comes in. Reaction doesn't have a lot to defend against there. JDC gets caught out by Sheiky, Pulse gets taken out by Reaction, and then Thomas takes down Reaction to trade 2v2. Bernard is in the wrong position here. He's going to try and flash himself in, but gets flashed just before he can do. And Dude manages to find Sheiky and Thomas just before the end of the round. That is 5-0 to Panthers GG. Team Endpoint haven't won one yet. Let's have a look at the frag differences though. So you see here, yeah, you can see Endpoint below on frags. As expected, they are losing, but they're not too far behind. It's not like they've got 0-1 kills between them. They are making up the kills, they're just not playing as strategically well as Panthers are. They've got a very strong attack on Cash. Pulse gets flashed there on mid. They've learned to try and defend mid, it looks like. Max is still watching B. It's interesting to see Mighty Max with the AWP, actually. I'd expect it with Luzzer and Pulse. He does find Dude there with a very nice flick on the AWP. Thomas there, he sees Reaction, he gets him down. Very fast reactions. Sorry if any of you stopped watching from that. A few shots there go towards Highway, but nothing major for Luzzer and Sheiky. They're going to stick to their guns at A. We've got Shaky here and MBK. And Luzza waiting very patiently by Toxic, looking towards Highway. Clash in A main. With the bomb as well behind him. Luzza is watching into main. Looks like he's going to move away. No, is he going back? He's making a little bit of noise with that scoping. Because the T's can hear that. Luzza finds Clash. Ah, but he looks the other way just in time for JDC to take down Luzza and Sheiky. Endpoint are going to rotate quickly towards A. They've seen the bomb now. They know their plan. There's only 2v2 though. And Panthers don't have that much HP. Fortunately, they have another AWP. And I wonder if Panthers will be expecting that. It looks like they weren't. Bernard gets caught out. Leaving just JDC. The bomb is down. But JDC cannot defend against it. We've got 2 AWPs again. And the defuse is going to come in. They didn't buy a defuse kit though. So... doesn't matter, regardless. Yeah, I'm sorry about the lagging. I'm not at my normal house. I'm actually in London. I'm usually in North Wales, so this is my first stream on this internet. I'm really sorry if it's buffering. Yeah, I've got a second stream here, which is also buffering a little bit. There's not a lot I can do about it right now, but after the stream, I'll have a little investigate and try and fix that for next time. But please bear with me, I'll try and tell you what's going on anyway. Looks like Panthers are going to be going very strongly towards B. This will be their first time doing that. No, it won't actually, they did it before as well, but there was a lot of presence from Endpoint to mid and A. It looks like Bernard gets killed, JDC takes down Pulse, Mighty Max finds JDC, Reaction takes down Mighty Max. Bit of smoke going off, Molotov in heaven. Sheiky is caught out a little bit from the spray there, dude goes in to plant the bomb. Right at the back of B again. Just as the Molotov goes down, had that been slightly earlier, it might have killed him, but it doesn't. Clash gets Thomas down on mid. And he's watching here. Is he going to find Sheiky? Yes, he is. Sheiky is taken down as well, leaving just Luzza, who is on heaven with his AWP. Clash is coming up right behind him, and it looks like he knows that, so he's going to be trying to rotate off him. Is he going to find out? There was not a lot he could do there. Face to face with an AK with an AWP in your hands. It's a bit upsetting for Endpoint. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the buffering situation. I'm seeing it on my phone as well, because I'm watching it on there just to make sure it's all okay. So it's something I'll sort out for next time. Panthers have got the full buyout with the AKs, and Endpoint are stuck with CZs and a Deagle on Luzza. They've got a 3-2. It looks like Luzza gets caught out on mid by Reaction. Smoke goes in on a main, just where the bomb is in fact, but that's okay. I think Panthers have enough time just to wait. Sheiky going to investigate towards mid, just where Luzza died as well. Hopefully they're not looking at them. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. Thomas looking towards Highway. Endpoint are stuck looking at mid here, but all of the Panthers guys have already rotated. Endpoint need to get back to A quickly. Looks like Sheiky's going to do just that, running towards Van. Or pickup truck. There's not a lot he can do with the CZ from that range. Is he going to find anyone? No, he doesn't. Clash takes him out with the headshot from the AK. Thomas takes down Clash, but JDC takes down Thomas as well. Dude finds Pulse, leaving Mighty Max on his own. Who's going to get caught out by Reaction, who is waiting for him there. 7-1 Panthers. It's not looking good for the Endpoint team. Full buy from Panthers, as expected. Lots of grenades, lots of head armour, lots of AKs. Which is nothing on Endpoint, not even CZs. Let's look at their money. Yeah, you can see about 2 grand on each person, more or less, give or take. Which means if they get a few kills in this round, they should be able to buy up fully next round. You need about 4k for the CTs to do a full buy. And that's not with any grenades, so... it's not looking too good for Endpoint in terms of economy. A few grenades going in from the terrorist side on A. Bit of a Molotov, a smoke. Pulse is going to be... Pulse and Max probing a little bit into B, into A, into B. Not very aggressively, albeit. Sheiky watching there, he sees Dude, he tries to run away from that, he knows he can't take on that fight. Clash finds Pulse, and Dude gets Sheiky down on A, and he also gets Thomas. Again, when you have USPSs, there's not a lot you can do. Never mind, Mighty Max takes down Reaction, can't get a JDC, but he does get the headshot on Reaction there, just from behind. and Auto Director has decided to stop working, so let's fix that quickly. Let's fix that quickly. Oh, what are you doing? There we go. I think we should be okay now. Loza finds Dude with a P250. I didn't see him buy that. He might have got that at the beginning. But it doesn't matter because Clash knew exactly where he was and takes him down as well. Loza has found his AWP. That eco for the Endpoint team mean they can buy up now. They've got armor. They don't need to buy head armor. Thomas has. It can come in helpful if you manage to get them onto pistols or if a grenade hits you. But against AKs, there's not a lot of point buying head armor. And that is reflected with Endpoint's buy. They're doing it cheap. They've got their weapons. Very fast play into A site here. JDC takes down Sheiky. Luzza responds with a frag on Clash with the AWP. JDC kills Luzza with a headshot over there on quads. And they get very fast map presence there on A. Thomas is coming in towards Highway. He's sitting in the smoke. Very quick round for Panthers. We haven't seen much of that recently. Looks like JDC is taken down by Thomas. Other way around. Thomas takes down JDC. He also finds Bernard there through the smoke. I'm sure he must have gathered where he was from the bullets coming at him. Very quick reaction there from Thomas. It looks like it's a 3v2. Reaction here, hiding behind red. He sees Thomas, takes him down, flash a little bit. Doesn't matter though. Pulse sees, reaction takes him down. And he sees Dude as well. That means the defuse is going to come in. Hopefully, has anyone got a kit? Doesn't look like it. Yes, he does. Mighty Max has it. Has he got time? I think he has time. He had time. Wow, very quick round from Panthers. We've been seeing a lot of slow plays from mid, but that was super fast. Hi, Imi. Shout out to Imi. What a lad. We host his streams on here quite a lot. Go watch him when he's playing. So we've got an AK recovered there on Mighty Max. Otherwise, we've got M4s. But that is a full buy. Everyone has kits apart from Thomas. I'm sure they've learnt their lesson from that last round. Flash into A main there just to let them get into some presence. It looks like they're just trying to stop a fast movement coming in from A again. Doesn't look like they're going to do that though. Panthers Clash here shooting a little bit through the garage door there. Takes a little bit, takes a 9 HP off with the frag grenade, which could give him the edge. You never know. Lots of patient waiting now. Grenades have all gone in. A lot of gunfire. Sheiky just takes down vents there in case they need to push through it. They don't want to make any noise the first time round. In fact, Pulse is hiding in there right now. The molly goes down. The bomb is towards B. However, there's also, as you can see here, Dude hiding right by Squeaky. Okay, I'm going to try changing the bitrate as suggested. I won't be able to see the game. It should still be going for you though. So I won't be casting for a little second just while I try and fix the problem. I do apologise for this, guys. Hopefully... I can't see what's going on the screen, so you'll have to forgive me for a second while I'm trying to sort out the problems. Let's hope we're winning. I'll be able to tell you momentarily, though. Okay, the bitrate's been changed. Hopefully that changes. Keep me up to date if it hasn't, because I will try and fix the problem as much as possible. Okay, we're back in the game. 8-3 to Panthers. I'm not quite sure what's just happened. If anyone likes to fill me in on a stream, that would be nice. Sheiky and looks like he's going to be boosting on top of A with Loz's help. Don't know if Loza was even involved in that. Yes, he was just running back now. No one's died yet on this round. Again, Panthers have a lot of presence towards mid, a little bit towards A as well. So they've covered their angles on at least vents, just in case there's somebody going to boost up into that. Sheiky is in a perfect position to neutralise any push coming from main, and even he can even see over into Squeaky should he have to. So that's a nice off angle there. Not a lot of people look at that when they're pushing into A. To answer your question, the stream is lagging. Yeah, it's the streams. It's not your internet. Cheeky does see a bit of leg from Dude there. He does take down JDC. They know he's there. He also gets Dude as well. Bernard gets Cheeky down. Bernard gets Loza down as well. Clash finds Thomas. Suddenly a burst of movement there from Panthers, leaving it 3-2 to Panthers in terms of players. Mighty Max does take down Clash though, even in the odds. Endpoint here have a lot more HP to work with. The only grenade on anyone is Max with the flash. He's just thrown it. Never mind. He did get both the players, allowing them to push up into a little bit more space. He's okay. Mighty Max sees Bernard there, hiding towards quad and pulse takes down reaction. And luckily they brought that defuse kit because it's coming into play now. Endpoint win the round. There was a burst of energy there from Panthers, suddenly streaming onto A site. They didn't see. I think it was Shaky there hiding on top of the boost spot. And he did take down 2 people, one from Squeaky, one from Bane. So that was good thinking on the Endpoint side there. While they had a bit of time, while Panthers weren't pushing up, they could just manoeuvre themselves around and get some advantageous positions and off angles. Looks like they're all going towards A now. Maybe this will be another fast round. It's interesting to see them do that because we haven't seen much of it in this stream. Loza getting a quick little angle there onto mid. Squeaky is smoked off. Yeah, so we're not getting a fast play, we're getting a slow play. A bit of setup coming here from Dude, throwing some smokes over. Reaction as well, accidentally flashes himself. Bernard can see the smoke, he doesn't know if it's open yet. Finds Thomas by forklift. Loza is smoked off, flash goes in. When that smoke clears, he'll be able to see into sight with the Zorb. He's flashed again. Clash finds Shiki hiding on site there. Looks like a few sprays are going through the smoke, but they haven't found anyone yet. Flash goes in. Doesn't find Pulse though. He's clearing out methodically there. He jumps into the Molotov. Doesn't seem to take any damage from it. Mighty Max is quietly hiding up towards Squeaky. Did they close the door on him? That's the interesting question. No, they didn't. This little intrusion here could be terrible for the Panther side. Max finds Clash. Auto-director does not want to show us that, but it doesn't matter because JDC takes down Mighty Max. Pulse finds JDC and Dude. All they need to find is Bernard now. Can they find him? He's behind quads. Looks like they do. They have not got time to set that bomb down. Run away, guys. Try and save your weapons if you can. And unluckily there, Pulse is taken down with the explosion. Loza does survive with the most expensive weapon on the CT team that they have. So I suppose it's better that Loza survives with the AWP than Shiki does with the M4 or Pulse, whoever it was. Unfortunate there for Endpoint. They killed all of the players, but they just didn't have time or the defuse kit. Loza did have a kit, but he was too far away. It was left to Shiki to try and do it with the 10 seconds that it would have taken him, but it was not to be. At least Loza got out of there with the AWP, because it is going to be an eco Endpoint. So having that AWP alone gets them 1 frag on JDC. Can they get a follow-up? Potentially. If they recover that AK as well, they need to push in a bit deeper though. Yeah, okay, it looks like Mighty Max finds the AK, but unfortunately for Loza, he gets taken out by Clash. And Mighty Max cannot have the AWP and the AK, so Thomas finds it. Bit of spat going there. Max gets taken down from vents with Bernard. Is the stream doing any better, by the way, guys? I've changed the bitrate. Do let me know if there's anything else I can do to try and help it. Molotovs go right into heaven, trying to stop Endpoint retaliating to this push. And Endpoint are going to leave. Can they save that AWP? I think that's their primary intention there. It's going to be hiding here towards CT, saving that AWP primarily, and the defuse kit and the P250 that Thomas is holding onto. There's not a lot of point for Shiki to go in and try and get any kills, because they don't want to give Panthers any money. Obviously they do have the cash, but let's try and limit how much they'd have. Full AKs for Panthers, as expected. We have a FAMAS on Shiki, M4s for everyone else. And of course, the AWP has gone back to Luzza. We only have 2 defuse kits, Pulse and Thomas, but they are trying to save money. And it looks like a few grenades, a few flashes. Nothing spectacular, unlike the Panthers team, who have all got lots of grenades. And they go straight into A. Thomas rushing into main there, gets the kill on Clash. Luzza looking into main there on the boost spot. He hears Squeaky open up, it looks like Reaction has opened that. He finds Thomas, the Molotov goes in towards Forklift, Shiki siding there with 90 HP. I wonder if they saw him. They might have seen him, which is why they're still holding that angle. It's possible. He's hiding in the smoke though with Shiki. All they need to do is chuck a... Yep, there it is, there it goes. That Molotov's going to go in as soon as that smoke dissipates, I believe. Perfect timing. And Bernard finds Shiki in the end. Luz is waiting here, he finds Dude, and he's going to be looking towards Squeaky, and he gets Reaction as well. Does he find JDC? No, he doesn't. Bernard finds him, and JDC takes down Pulse as well. Max is left on his own to try and take down JDC and Bernard. The smoke grenade goes in to try and stop any pushes. And JDC does see him, doesn't quite get the kill. Mighty Max kills him as well, 1v1. Very tense situation, but unluckily for Max, he was only on 19 HP. And that comes to the end of the first half. 11-4 to Endpoint. Right, so while they are practicing and getting their stuff together, I'm going to try and sort out the stream. If you are watching, I'm really sorry about the output quality. It's really not what it normally is, in fact. I don't know why. Is the audio fine as well? I think the audio is okay. Bitrate set to 35k. Okay, the bitrate's been upped again. Let me know if it's any better. We'll be let me just get back into the CSGO. There we go. Let me know if this has fixed anything. The match is live. Endpoint now on the terrorist side, and Panthers on the CT on the CTs. So a few grenades going over mid. Looks like Panthers again getting very early control of mid. There are a lot of players coming over the boost. They see them. Don't get any kills from it. Thomas finds JEC. Bernard kills Shiki. Thomas finds Clash and Bernard. Just Reaction and Dude versus the 4-man Endpoint team, minus Shiki, obviously. A few shots from Highway there. The bomb's going to go down, absolutely protected. Reaction finding his way very slowly. He's making a lot of noise, so I'm sure Endpoint know exactly where they are. Thomas is spotted and quickly killed by Reaction. Laza trades that kill. Pulse jumping over MBK there. He sees Dude, who's going to throw the smoke down and try and defuse. Or is he? Hiding towards MBK. And he is eventually found out by Luzza. The bomb is going to go off, leaving Endpoint to take the first round of the second half, which could be big. It now means that they have the scope to buy the weapons, such as the AKs, UMPs, MP9, MP7 there. Interestingly, there's no MAC-10s. I'd expect MAC-10s and Galils, but maybe they're more comfortable here with the MP7, just to spice things up a bit. We have a scout on the second round here, interestingly, for Dude. Looks like Panthers are confident that they're going to win this round, otherwise they wouldn't have bought the scout and the CZs. I can understand. But the scout is an interesting option there. Oof. Luzzy gets chunked by the scout. Thomas gets killed by the scout. It's a deadly weapon in the right hand, still a one-shot headshot. Even body armor doesn't do much against the scout. If they're going to hit your head. Luckily for Endpoint, they did buy helmets. Is this going to be a slow push towards B after making a lot of noise at A? It might be. Shiki's going to throw this smoke grenade, which is going to land in mid, I believe. Did make it all the way there. JDC is found. He's on 1 HP, but he does find Pulse with the Deagle. Is he going to see Luzzer as well? Yes, he does. Does he get the kill? He is the last person here on Endpoint. They were oh, there's a lot of gunfire there going through the bangable spot. And seeing as Luzzer is only on 30 HP, that could be detrimental to his health. Fences opened up. Make a bit of noise. Try and confuse them as much as possible. Just a bit of shoulder peeking coming in there from Clash, who takes down Luzzer after he manages to find JDC, leaving that round to Panthers GG. Looks like Endpoint are not going to buy anything. Oh, never mind, we have a scout on Luzzer. Okay, that was a very last minute buy there. I'm sure they were mulling it over between themselves, but we have CZs, P250, Deagle, and of course the scout on Luzzer. Molotov coming in from boost there. Taking a tiny bit of health away, not a lot to, maybe not enough to be that significant, but it definitely does make them rethink the boost spot. Luzzer does go for it anyway. Looks like that frag grenade does take down a little bit of health as well. Dude gets found out with the scout and eventually killed with 2 shots. Well found by Luzzer. Taking down the scout for the Panthers team. Looks like a boost coming in for Vents. No one to find it though. Shiki and Thomas, a few grenades going to mid. Lots of spray going in. Clash finds Thomas with some well-aimed shots through the smoke. JDC finds Shiki as well, leaving Luzzer to back away from his position. Pulse is caught out by JDC just as he kills Reaction as well. What a shame. Luzzer 1v3 with the scout. It doesn't happen. The dream clip doesn't quite come through. 13-5s, Panthers. Remember, it's the first to 16, so Panthers are absolutely in the lead. Not a lot of interesting thing. What is Endpoint doing? Just using up a clip there of the Glock, maybe out of frustration, possibly. But again, no buy from Endpoint, so I assume they're going to buy up on the next round. Panthers with some interesting stuff, MP7 and an MP9, 2 M4s and an AK that was recovered earlier on in the game. Lots of people going up boost. Is JDC going to be ready for this? Doesn't look like it. Pulse and Luzzer both get some shots on him. But now Panthers are informed. It's like Shiki towards Highway. They're going to spot out Clash as well. Unfortunately for Thomas, he was flashed. But it looks like they get him down in the end. Now they've made a lot of noise towards mid. They're going to be rushing towards B as quick as possible. But it looks like Panthers are also going to be rotating just in anticipation of what they're about to do. They were not expecting Bernard there, who takes down Pulse and Thomas, who was just hiding in main. Bit of an odd place to be, but it works out for him in the end. The Reaction takes down Mighty Max. And Luzzer takes down Reaction as well. Molotov goes in towards truck there. Dude's going to simply walk around it. Bomb's gone down. Bit of money for the Endpoint side. So 1v2. Luzzer in the wrong place at the wrong time there for that Molotov to go down. It looks like Shiki gets found out by Dude as well. He's going to wait for the flames to disappear and get the defuse, leaving it 14-5 for Panthers GG. There was not a lot that could be done there, but that was a well-placed Molotov. And, yeah, with only 2 HP, there's not a lot you can do against something like that. You can't get out of the way in time. If you have a smoke and you have to anticipate it very early, you can chuck that, but realistically, it's very, very difficult to time that sort of thing. Endpoint heading towards A. Apart from Max, who's potentially going to be trying to fool Panthers, but it doesn't matter because they rush him anyway, so he has to fall back and put the smoke down. Hear the AWP shots coming in from Luzzer there. Max hiding in the smoke just at mid. They are aware of Panthers' push on B, so it looks like Loz is just wary of that. No one's died yet. Sheiky's been boosted up here in main. Interesting angle. Definitely not one that you check. Well, he's not. Definitely not one I check. Maybe is a better statement. But he is waiting for Panthers to get greedy and to try and push into main. Whether or not that will happen, though, is a different story. He's waiting for the flash. He sees JDC and takes him down. That boost paying off in the end. But now he's stuck, and Dude knows where he is and takes him down with a headshot. Max finds Dude, though. Bernard takes down Pulse, Thomas, and Luzza in very quick succession, leaving just Mighty Max, who is caught out by reaction. 15-5 to Endpoint. This is the match point. Panthers need one more round. What are Endpoint going to be doing to prevent this? They need to buy whatever the hell they can. They haven't got a lot of money, but they're going to try and work with it anyway. They have a Deagle, 2 AKs, a Galil, and a UMP 45. Not the best build they've ever had going into a lost round, but when you're in this position, you have to just go for it. There's not a lot you can really do. Try and prevent that as much as possible. Dude's gone with the FAMAS. There, he must have been a bit low on his money. You see Sheiky lining up a smoke here. Get your notepads out, lads. It's going to be important. Pulse trying to find somebody early. Doesn't pay off. Thomas watching through mid from a very, very fine angle. Doesn't see anyone. Panthers walking away from B there. Looks like Endpoint are going to be making their way towards B very slowly, as well as some towards mid. Looks like they're all heading towards vents here. Interesting that they're going to try and get 3 people in. It looks like they get in safely. They didn't know reaction was hiding there. How? Oh, that's terrible for Endpoint. You just can't predict things like that. Thomas and Luzza get caught out. Pulse does find reaction in the end, who was hiding in a very, very odd place in checkers. Max is going to get the bomb down, the same place Panthers have been putting it, right at the back of B. Bernard towards Heaven. Is Max going to get the angle on him? Possibly. You know what? Panthers are probably thinking, we don't need to win this round. It'll be interesting to see if they're going to try and fight this. It looks like they will. Sheiky finds Clash. JDC and Bernard find Sheiky and Mighty Max, leaving Pulse to take down JDC. And so 1v1 here. Pulse doesn't have much health. Looks like that bomb's going to go off. Pulse is caught out, and Bernard does not have the time to deal with it. He tries to get out of there with his life and an AK. And he does. 15-6 to Panthers. It's not impossible for Endpoint to lose this. Well, it's not impossible for Endpoint to draw. I've seen crazier matches in my time. AKs and a Galil for Endpoint. However, Panthers have gone for a strange eco situation here. They've got CZ, UMP, they haven't even got an AWP, they've got a scout. Looks like they're going to accept the loss on this one and they go for the next one, but try and get a few kills. Sheiky gets Clash. Up on boost there. They don't see, though. It looks like... Oh, somebody in there, that was Dude. I tried to say JDC, it was Dude. Bernard finds Luzza. Bernard also, he also finds Pulse as well. It's just Max and Sheiky. Not the best position, though, for Endpoint. Losing that round just now. Panthers, in my opinion, Panthers should have just saved. They should have just not bought anything, lost that round, and just fully bought the next one. Because they don't need to win for a long time. But it looks like they went for the force buy anyway. Just to try and end it quickly.